This is the May 13th, 2014 Board of Trustees meeting. We are back from executive session. Mr. Rowan, is there anything to report tonight?
No, there isn't.
Okay. With that, we will move on to the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Harlow, we have approval of the minutes.
Yes, we have 3 sets of minutes to approve tonight. Do them in order here. March 11th, 2014.
I have no changes, nor do I.
Neither do I.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Dieters?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
Then the May 5th special meeting.
I have no changes.
No changes.
Nope.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Dieters?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
And then finally, the special meeting of May 9th.
No changes.
I have no changes.
No changes.
Make a motion to approve May 9th.
Second.
Mr. Dieters?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Next on the agenda are presentations.
We had one originally scheduled that has been postponed.
Okay. Then we have public hearing. I do not have anybody signed in to speak tonight, so I don't believe we have anything
We
up
have no
tonight.
public hearings this evening.
Public safety reports.
Okay, thank you very much. Public safety reports this time include the Randy Ellert, Battalion Chief Randy Ellert, retired on May 2nd after 25 years of service. Randy will definitely be missed, but fire department's already moved forward to fill in that void, as difficult as it may be. We had 27 part-time firefighters take the full-time firefighter exam as we move forward since the MOU was approved on, and we had 12 career firefighters participate in the promotional exam on May 9th for the lieutenant's positions. From the police department, officers Pat Quinn and Mark Meyer were recognized by the Hamilton County Police Association for their participation in the investigation of the January 2013 crash on 275 here just in the past week. And Officer Christopher Phillips has completed the degree requirements for his bachelor's degree in criminal justice management from the Union Institute and University. Just as a side note, Union Institute is the group that we partnered with last year as a satellite home for our officers to continue to educate themselves. And Chris is the first one to go from the associate's degree to the bachelor's degree program. And we've got a couple other ones that are almost there as well, so we're really proud of that relationship. And Chris's accomplishment is well earned. So that's all I have for tonight.
We'll move on to trustees report. First, since you brought up the MOU, I just wanted to say thank you. I know that we have a lot of officers in the room tonight, but we also definitely appreciate all the work of all our unions in the last year or so with coming to terms that we think are fair for everyone involved and taking some sacrifices, and we definitely appreciate that. But we definitely appreciate the firefighters and them coming to an agreement the last couple weeks. So start with that, and again, knowing my crowd tonight, we have spoken with the Board of Elections. For those of you who weren't watching TV last Tuesday, at this point our levy is passing by 11 votes. Due to the small nature of the passage, it is a automatic recount, so they'll be doing that, and there were also provisional ballots out there. It's our understanding that the final certification will occur on Thursday, the 22nd of May. So that will be the final day when we'll know 100% what the final vote is. So that is all I have for tonight.
I have nothing.
I just wanted to remind all the residents watching, anyone in attendance tonight, that the Colerain Relay for Life benefiting the American Cancer Society is this Saturday. There's still plenty of opportunities to help financially or giving your time. Anyone that's interested in participating can email me at ddieters@colerain.org. Thanks.
And we have citizens' addresses next, but again, nobody signed in. Is there anybody wishing to speak tonight? Here, so new business.
Duke. All right. On behalf of the fire department, I have 2 items. The first for the board's action. The first is a part-time pay rate change. The first is Jeff Benzing, part-time firefighter EMT. Pay rate change to $15.28, requesting the board's approval.
Motion to approve.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
And the next item is the request to hire 4 young men for summer hydrant help, hourly pay rate of $9 an hour. The first gentleman is Mitchell Dorsey, the second is Kyle Finley, third Albert Lawson, and the fourth is Nathaniel Martin. And again, these are summer hires for fire hydrant work within the fire department. Ask for the board's approval.
So moved.
Second.
Peters?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
On the police department, I know we're all here for the exciting part, but we got a couple donations we have to accept. First is the department received a $100 donation as in thanks and appreciation for the officers conducting the vacation checks while the residents were out of town, and I ask the board's approval to accept.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
And the department received a second $30 donation for the same reason. Again, vacation checks while the folks were out of town, demonstrated their appreciation by a $30 check. We ask the board's approval.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Thank you. Next items are the promotions. Chief Denny's requesting the approval to promote Sergeant Michael Owens to the position of lieutenant. Sergeant Owens finished first in the recent promotion process and will be replacing the vacant lieutenant's position that was created with the promotion of Mark Denny to his current position. Sergeant Owens, or Lieutenant Owens, starting salary would be $80,000 per year, and his hiring would be effective on May 11, 2014. Ask for the board's approval.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Thank you. Secondly, we ask the board approve the promotion of Officer Dale Woods to the position of Patrol Sergeant. Officer Woods finished first in the recent promotional examination, will be replacing the vacant sergeant position created by the promotion of Mike Owens. Officer Owens, or Sergeant Owens' starting salary will be $68,869.98. His hiring is effective May 11, 2014. Dale will serve a 1-year probationary period. Ask for the board's approval.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Aye.
And following, I request the board's approval to promote John Burton from his reserve police officer night shift clerk responsibilities to a position of full-time police officer, to again fill the vacancy created through the promotions and my separation from the department in December of 2013. Officer Burton's starting salary would be $47,520.28. And again, he would contribute the 20% towards his health care, would not be eligible for step raises as agreed upon in the current collective bargaining agreement. Officer Burton's hiring is effective May 11, 2014. Ask for the board's approval.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Next is to request the board's approval to promote a part-time weekend clerk, Mr. Brent Wethington, to the position of full-time night shift clerk, replacing John Burton, who, as we just approved, is being promoted to full-time police officer. Brent's annual salary would be $30,825.60. He would again contribute to 20% towards health care. Brent's hiring would be effective on May 11, 2014. Asked for the board's approval.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
And finally, we'd like to
Constitution of the State of Ohio and its bylaws. State of Ohio. Abide by the Colerain Police Department of Michigan United States. Code of Ethics. Rules and regulations. And Police Department policy and procedure.
Police Department policy and procedure.
And I will faithfully discharge the duties of
Faithfully discharge the duties of lieutenant
in and for Colerain Township,
for Colerain Township,
Hamilton County,
Hamilton County,
State of Ohio,
State of Ohio,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
don't get to kiss them.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
rest of our officers leave tonight, I just want to commend all of you for showing support for your brothers. I really think it embodies what this department's all about, commitment to excellence, teamwork, and just want to thank you for showing the support. And as for our two men of the hour, congratulations. I can't tell you how happy I am for this progression in your career. It's a huge step, and I know you're going to do a great job for the township, like you always have. So congratulations.
Do we want to, if you want to take a break for a second, because I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to the rest of our meeting. So if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to stay, but you also don't have to. So if you want to leave, you feel free to do so. Now we're on to zoning. Mr. Mill.
Thank you. I have several items for you this evening. The first item is related to personnel. I recommend the approval of Gina Hoffman to serve as a part-time receptionist for the zoning department at a rate of $12.18 per hour, not to exceed 16 hours a week.
So moved.
I'll second. Mr. Mills, can you elaborate a little bit on the need and rationale for this hiring?
Certainly. So we currently have one part-time receptionist that fills the role of, she answers all of the calls basically to the township related to parks, public services, zoning, and administration. She works Wednesdays through Fridays. We have an administrative assistant that's retiring, Tina Burns, and she was covering that desk on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Cost neutral,
For
for the most part.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sure,
Thank you.
certainly.
Aye.
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 With Tina Burns' separation from the township, we are distributing the work that she did amongst the staff that currently is employed, and Connie Cottingham, who works for the township Wednesdays through Fridays as the part-time receptionist, will be picking up a significant amount of new work. And so for that reason, I recommend the approval of a pay rate adjustment for Ms. Cottingham, part-time receptionist, from $11.68 per hour to $12.50 per hour to reflect these additional responsibilities.
So moved.
Second. Aye.
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 Next item I have for you is the monthly nuisance abatement resolution. I recommend approval of the resolution so that we are able to abate the nuisance properties.
That's, Mr. Mills, there's 4 properties on my,
That's correct.
okay.
Yep.
So moved.
I'll second.
Aye.
Aye.
The next item I have is a resolution vacating John Rose Avenue. I recommend the approval of this resolution. It recommends the vacation of the S-curve portion of John Rose to the Hamilton County Commissioners so that they can actually do the work of vacating the road. And this is part of our John Rose Avenue redevelopment project.
Motion to approve.
Second. Aye.
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 And the final items that I have for you this evening are demolition resolutions for 2929 John Rose, 2940 John Rose, and 2899 John Rose. These properties are a part of the John Rose Avenue redevelopment. They are currently in the process of being vacated. The resolutions are different from others that we have passed in that our fire department has not yet found them to be vacant, unsafe, and insecure because they are in fact occupied. The resolution language says that you would approve the demolition of those properties contingent upon their vacancy. So once our fire department finds them vacant, unsafe, and insecure, you're giving us the authority to demolish them. And I recommend approval of all 3.
So moved.
Second.
There are 3 resolutions here. Let me get them numbered here. Yes. Are 3. Janita?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Bitter?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, that moves us on to administration.
Yes, Ms. Reinhardt, members of the board, my first item is to recommend supplemental appropriations in the amount of $560,000 for the general fund. The purpose of the supplemental appropriations are to provide $360,000 in the amount of a loan to the Colerain CIC and $200,000 associated with demolition cost and the Ohio Moving Forward program.
Moved.
Second. Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
And Mr. Bitter already has the resolution.
My next item is a recommendation to approve the fund-to-fund transfers as listed in your packet. There are 6 fund-to-fund transfers associated with debt service requirements.
So moved. Second. Aye.
Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
My next item is to recommend a revision to policy regarding the hiring of relatives. Specifically, our policy has stated that we would not be permitted to hire an applicant within the same department. And in the case of the fire department, where we have a lot of part-time employees, this has caused us some problems in the past, so we would recommend the removal of that language. We are continuing with the language, however, that Colerain Township will not hire a relative in a supervisor-subordinate relationship under any circumstance. But this does provide us the opportunity to hire family within those departments, just not in a supervisor-subordinate relationship.
Motion to approve? Second.
Peters?
Aye.
Reinhardt?
Aye.
Bitter?
Aye.
And Mr. Birkenhauer will take the last item.
Good evening. The item I'm asking for the board's approval tonight is to recommend the acceptance of a bid of $349,750 to the Security Fence Company for the Colerain Gateway Overpass Project. They were the low bidder on the project, and the engineering estimate was for $399,168. This was nearly $50,000 under the engineering estimate. And just a point of information, Mr. George Frankenstein, the founder of the company, is also a resident of Colerain Township for the low bidder.
Make a motion to approve?
Sorry, Jeff. Have they done any projects local?
They pretty much are the gold standard in these overpasses throughout the state of Ohio. And just doing some background, they've done virtually all of the nice overpasses that you see when you go up 71 and 75.
I'll second. Aye.
Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
Thank you. And then just the next item, we will be having our Memorial Day ceremony on Monday, May 26th at 10 a.m. on the corner of Colerain and Springdale at our Gateway Memorial. The ceremony will begin at 10 a.m. Presentation of colors, invocation, flag raising, national anthem, and laying of wreaths, 3-round volley, and release of the color guards. This is to pay tribute to those that made the ultimate sacrifice on Memorial Day.
Barlow?
Microphone on. I'd like to ask for the board's usual approval of payroll, purchase orders, and receipts.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Peters?
Aye.
Ms. Reinhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Bitter?
Aye.
I have 2 notes from the Ohio Division of Liquor Control. The first is a transfer from Mel Shiring and Patricia Shiring, DBA Club Trio Lounge, 5744 Springdale Road, and patio and volleyball, to Trio D3 LLC at the same address. And then the second is a stock transfer regarding Soccer City on Springdale Road. I spoke to Mr. Mills and Chief Denny about both of these, and neither see the need for a hearing, so if the board agrees, we'll move forward from there. Okay. Thank you.
Is there any further need for executive session? Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second. Aye.
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 Have a good night, everyone.